Hello everyone, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. Let's see if we can solve some puzzles. I think I didn't actually leave the game here. I was looking for a puzzle for some reason. Oh, I was looking for this puzzle to share on the Thinky Games social media channels. And I think I picked another one as well. Oh yeah, the petal one. Yes, what were we doing? We were doing stuff over here. But then I think I said I was going to jump back again. So we're going to like jump back and forth between these two things. Yes, that's the plan. Okay, let's do some more here. We've not done a lot in this area, have we? 12 to get to gold. Okay, we could work on that. What's this? It's a 4. Boxy Solitude area number. Boxy Solitude area number. So each of these numbers is absolutely going to be a box. Okay. And only one box. So this 5 cannot fit like that, so it has to be horizontal, so it's either there or there, which means this is true, I believe. 3s can also only go a certain way, which is at least interesting, but I don't know if I can place it yet. The 6 could be a 2x3, but there's no place it can fit, so it's not going to be. It's going to be along this way, so 6 is to there, so this whole thing. 5, yeah, and then 1 at each on one of the sides of it. Okay, put that in. So then, what else we got going on? Maybe some 4s can do something interesting. You can't be a 4 that way. You could be a 4 like this though. 4 could be like that, could be like that, although can't really be like that. No, it could be like that. So I said 3 couldn't fit, but it can fit still. I feel like I've done someone like a puzzle very similar to this. Like it's really giving me flashbacks to another puzzle, but I don't think it was a boxy puzzle. Maybe it was. In fact, I should check the other puzzles on this this kind of object that I'm on. It's like a bridge or something, this thing in the background. And I wonder if it was one of those. But for now, let's just solve this. Well, okay, so we can do reachability, can't we? Well, we can, if I can find something that works for it. This can't be reached by that 3. Like because of the box shapes, this can't be reached by this 3, so this could never be part of anything else, so it's part of that, so the 6 is done. Okay, so then this can only be reached by the 5, okay. This is really giving me flashbacks to something. Like having that along the top and that here with that space at the top, like undetermined about whether it's this one or this one going in there. There was a very similar puzzle. But I don't know if it was intended to be similar or I'm just like, I don't know, just identifying a pattern there. This could only be associated with this, I believe. Oh. Now this can only be associated with this, so that's, I believe, I hope. This can only be associated with this now, with this now. Specifically can't be associated with that, which is why it has to be associated with that. Okay, so that's you, this with you. This with you. This with you, this with you, and yeah, that works out nicely. Ta-da! Okay, hold on. So the other one's on here. No. No. I think it might have been boxy though. This one? It's a similar thing going on up at the top. It might have been this one. Interesting. Anyway, what's this? It's a 5. Should we just do a 5? Why not, right? Why not? So it's the same set of things. Boxy Solitude area number. I keep seeing the Palisade in there and thinking, oh, we've got Palisades. No, we don't. It's just Solitude. Be nice if the image updated based on the other rules that were available, like the symbols that were available. Um, okay, so let's make sure we think about reachability if we can, when we can. Also, what can fit where. The 10s are interesting, I guess. In fact, they might do like a windmill type situation in some way, maybe. Like each 10 will affect where the other 10s can go, maybe. Is there any are there any of these corners like only accessible from one thing? That could be for that or that. No. I mean, this can only be accessible from a 10. For sure. But which 10? I don't know. I guess it does mean at the very least... Ooh, yes. Okay, hold on. I'm seeing something. So, like... I think the same is probably true for the inside ones as well, because it can't be reached from this. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 4... Ooh, the 6 could reach here in theory, although I don't think the 10 could then fit. No, the 10 definitely could not fit. If that were coming across here, right? Definitely not. Okay, so all of these between the windows are only accessible by a 10, but each one could only be accessible to one 10. Right, like this 10 can't hit both this and this because it's boxy. That has to make an L shape. So all the 10s go through these things, which means, oh my gosh, this is a 5. This feels like a 7, or at least a 6. Like I kind of feel like, maybe I've already talked about this. I kind of feel like difficulty should be based on the kinds of techniques you have to use rather than like size or even like, I mean, maybe how hard it is to see the techniques that you have to use, but this feels very, it's like a very abstract thing to realize. I think this is the way to do it. But okay, so what we know is each of these is going to go through one of these, which does mean that they're going to be, like, they may extend this way or they may extend this way depending on whether they're going to here or here, right? We do know they're all going to be 2x5, but that was true anyway because they can't fit in as a 10 long. Okay, so then I guess there's something interesting about the fact that, like, let's say you go down this way and you're the one that goes into these two. You can't go too far because this one has to go into here. So at best they go to there. So then it would absolutely have to be that. And then the rest are all fixed by that, right? So it is a windmill type situation. Now, how do I decide which way the windmill goes is the interesting question, I think. Does any of this make something else impossible on the outside? Oh, that should have gone. Can I erase? I can, can't I? Right click? Yes, okay. Should have gone to there. That looks like it would be fine. Should I consider the other way? Or is there something I can say about... So the other way would include... What's a nice way of doing this? Which had different colors for the pen. That'd be pretty cool. The other way would be like this. 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 I mean, I can just put it on, I guess. Dash line. Does that help? I don't know. I don't know if that's helped. Maybe I should just draw it on instead. Oh, actually, I can see a problem immediately. If this is this way around, this 6 doesn't fit. Right? there's no 2x3 it could do, and it can't fit in as a 6 long. So, okay, so it's that way around. Like this, right? I believe so. Okay, and then hopefully the rest all works. How do we do it? This 5 then is like this. This must be for that 5, that 4, that 4, that 4. This 5 is going to have to be like this. The 6 like this. Okay, this is all falling together quite easily. This 4 has to be like this. This 4 could be like this, but the 6... So that 6 has to be like that, so that 4 is like that. 4 going upwards. 4 has to be like this. For a moment there I was worried, but I think we're fine. Yay, that was cute. Very nice. I mean, maybe it was a 5. I don't know, but it uses techniques that I usually would only expect in a 6 at least, I think. There's another 5 here. What's this up here? It's a 4. Let's do that. Boxy mingle shape. Neighboring regions must have different shapes. Okay. Area number, but no solitude. Okay. Boxy though. Okay, the mingle shape is gonna make this interesting. There are lots of 4 shapes though. I say lots, there are how many? 5? L-I-T-S-O. Yes. I think there are 5. But if all of these are 4s, what does that mean? It means something. I've got to figure out what it means. This 4 could be like that, could be like that, could be like that, could be an L shape. There's so many things it could be. Is there something interesting about this space in the middle? I mean, it could just be a 1. There's no reason we can't have a space by itself. Oh, boxy. Okay, boxy. That's important. Keep all the rules in mind. We're in boxy lands, of course. So there are exactly 2 shapes we can use. All right, there we go. That changes things a lot. If there are exactly 2 shapes we could use, then yes, that restricts things a lot. What's a nice way of thinking about it? Like if this were a box, then these can't be boxes. But then, okay. Well, okay, so then we couldn't have 2 L. Well, we can't have 2 eyes going away from it anyway, but we could have an eye going upwards. But then this wouldn't be able to be a 4 because it would have to be another eye and they can't be next to each other. So you're definitely not that. So what happens if, for example, you're this? I'm trying to find what the nice way of thinking about this is. If you're like this, then you cannot be like that, so you'd have to be like this. And then you'd have to be like that. Any issues with that? Remember, these don't have to be 4s. You do have to be a 4. You'd have to be a box. You'd have to be a box. But if you were, I'm 100% certain there's a nice way of doing this. And I might actually think about it in a second. If you were a box, you couldn't be here because that would be mingle shape problems. So you'd have to be here. In fact, you have to be a box because of this. So, but then that leaves this, which to make it a box, there have to be 2 singles. I've drawn a terrified face down here. With like a little hat. Lovely. we can't have two singles next to each other because of the mingle shape. So, I mean, so that's a problem. But, like, okay, so that tells me it is going to be this way, but I want to find a nice way of determining that. I think the nicer way is going to be something up here. Somehow. I feel there's something like if one of these extends into the center. Let's say you extend. Okay, let's say you extend to the center, but you're a surrogate for any of them. Then, like, all of these have to somehow be. Yeah, there's a problem with that. Whereas, like, you'd have to stick that way then, but then you couldn't be that. Is that true if we do a box into the middle as well? If we do a box into the middle, then, well, we could do that, and we could do, well, we can't do that, but we might have to do it in a certain direction, possibly. There's gotta be a nice way of thinking about this. Like, in theory, I mean, obviously there's a problem with that, but... And with you, anyway. That would have to be that. That would have to be that. There's going to be a problem down here. But what's the nice way of saying this? The nice way of saying this is... something. I guess we can we say that this can't be a single? Although I was kind of leaning towards that is a single, but let's say it is a single. There's like a few things you could do, right? That'd be fine. Ish. But the trouble is, because of the 2x2 4s, I can cover up more than one 4 at a time. There's no solitude here. Maybe I'm actually supposed to start down here, the way I did. You'd have to be that. You'd have to be that. Then you can't. Then you're stuck. You'd have to be that. Then you couldn't do it. I mean, maybe I just do it like this. So I think that has to be true. I think there's a nice way of figuring it out, but I don't know what that is. Wait, can that even be true? Because you'd have to be a square, but then you'd have to be a square. No, that can't be true. Wait. Okay. What are we saying there? So, if I do this, there'd have to be 2 squares up here, but they couldn't be there because they'd be next to each other. Okay. That's like an easier contradiction to get to, but then what is the alternative? We considered this, that would make you that, and then you that, but then you can't fit. Right. Right, without leaving 2 singles here, but that's a problem. And then we considered this. This would then have to be a long one. Can't go that way, so it has to go that way. But then this 4 can't be done. Wait. What am I misunderstanding? Clearly something. Is there another box shape? No, of course there's no other box shape 4. Is there some... Wait, okay, so the options were, like, you can either be part of an I or or an O. We got this option. Then this absolutely has to be a box. Can't go that way. Then it has to go that way. Yes, 100%. But then you have to be a box. Either like that, problem here. That is a problem, right? Because of mingle shape. Yes. Or here, that's a problem because of mingle shape. Okay. Then we do this one again. This has to be a box. This has to be a box. Problem, because of mingle shape. So we're left once again with you. Then that has to be an eye. I've got to be missing something here, because then that has to be an eye. What? What option am I missing? Clearly something. Something probably obvious. Or am I just getting something wrong with the rules? Oh gosh! Boxy! Oh, it's not... wait, no. Yeah, no, that is boxy. Oh, wait, okay. I almost thought I'd made a mistake. I mean, I did think I'd made a mistake, thinking that boxy meant rectangles were allowed, and they are allowed. Rectangles are allowed. It's not just these only. In fact, if it were those only, we 100% wouldn't be able to do this puzzle. Okay, so it's boxy, and rectangles are allowed. They're a kind of box. But there is nothing I can put with this 4 that satisfies anything. All regions rectangular. So 1x4 or 2x2 are the only options. And we've considered them all. What? How? You would have to be a 4 as a box. You would have to be like this. You would have to be 4 as a box. Oh, you can be 2. You can just be a 2. You can just be a 2. Okay, there we go. That's the answer. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say I'm tired. It is 20 past 10 in the at night. So we'll blame it on that. It has to start this way. After all that time, it definitely starts this way. If it doesn't start this way, I'll be shocked. That means these 4s have to be 2x2s, in which case they have to be part of the same 2x2. Yep. In which case, this certainly isn't going to be a 4, so it's going to be a single by itself. All right. You're going to be an eye, so you're going to have to go that way. You have to be a box 4. You have to be an eye 4. Okay, so like that. Okay. It can just be a 2. You have to be like that. What makes it so that... Oh, in fact, I specifically can't split that up because of the mingle shape. Yes, okay. And then just do this, I guess. It kind of feels like there should be many ways of doing this, though. Could I not do that and that? What's the difference? Boxy, area number, mingle shape. What is the difference? Oh, we can't put a 2x2 over here because of this one. Okay, so it is this. Yay, finally. Oof, sorry, I got stuck on that in a silly way. Sometimes it's hard to... I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to solve puzzles. Okay, that's all it is. Let's do this one. We probably won't do the 6. Ooh, Boxy Solitude Palisade. So each one of these is its own area. Okay, so this cannot go that way. Because if it did, or that way, because if it did... well, not true. It can go that way if... Yeah, it can go that way as long as it's like this. It can't go both of those ways. Is the point. Because if it goes both of those ways, then making it boxy would do this, which would connect to that, then Solitude's no longer happening. So, given that, what does that mean? If I know it doesn't go both of those ways, I know it does go both of those ways, right? Yes, that's the thing. Okay, so it does do this. At least that, because of boxiness. But it may go here, or it may go down. Well, it does do one of those, but I don't know which one. So same thing for you. And then we can say a similar thing for this one, right? It can't go that way and that way, so it does go this way and that way. I'm going to do a bunch of those, I think. This certainly can't go upwards. So that's you done. make you boxy. This can't go that way, make you boxy. This can't go that way, make you boxy. I hope I'm doing this right. I mean, these spaces are going to have to be taken by you. Yeah. And you. You can't go this way, so extend out this way, make you boxy. You can't go this way, so extend out this way, make you boxy. These can only fit with this now. This can't get these, so this has to get those. This could belong to you or you at the moment. This obviously can't go down now, so this has to go this way. This obviously can't go up, so it has to go this way. This can't be there, so it has to do this at least. Only you could reach these. Only you could reach these. Only you could reach these. Only you can reach these. Oh, yeah, and you're done because you have to go that way. Ta-da! That was neat. Maybe not 6 right now. Maybe next time, though. What else we got here? How many are we away from gold? Quite a few. Wait, we've only done 4. We've only done 4. Wow. My progress has slowed down quite a lot. Okay, there's a 3 over here. Let's do that. Boxy, solitude, mingle shape, area number. That's a lot of rules. Boxy. Rectangles are allowed. Solitude. Yep. So each one of these is its own thing. Mingle shape. Neighboring regions, different shapes. Area number. Okay, so 6 only has 2, right? Being 6 long or being 2 by 3? Yes. So that'll be the interesting thing here, I think. In fact, I think I can see an issue immediately. If this were a 2 by 3 6, that makes this necessarily a long 6. Right? I think it does. And it can't be. So you have to be the long 6. Is that true? I think that's true. Okay. Well, you have to take this space, only you could reach it, so this has to be a 4 like that, right? Similar for this, you have to go there, but you can't be 6 like that, but you could be 6 like that. It's still an option. This 6 has to be, because of mingle shape, a 2 by 3. So it's either here or here. If it's here, these have no number they can get to, so it's here. I hope that was true. You can no longer be a 2 by 3 because you'd be touching this in either situation. So you are a 6 long. You can't be a 6 long that way, so you're a 6 long that way, and the 4 is happy with that as well. Well, in fact, I could have realized already that the 4 had to be a long 4. But yes, okay, cool. You could be a 6 long that way. I guess that would be fine. And then the 6 would be like that, and that would fit the 4 nicely. But that's just conjecture. So let's try without that. What else have we got going on? What else have we got going on? This 6 can't be a long 6, so it has to be a 2 by 3, either like that, or like that, or like that. Like that, like that, or like that. That means those 2 are definitely in it. Does that help? Maybe. You can't be a long 6, so you're also 2 by 3, but there's a few ways you could go. So if you're a 2 by 3 and you're a 2 by 3, they need to make sure they don't touch each other. But okay. There's got to be a nicer thing I can do here for sure. This could be a long 6 going into here. It could be a 2x3 like this. And then you'd have to be a long 6. Can I do something about the fact that you have no one to reach you except this? I can do something about that. Yes. Yes. And you have no one to reach you except this 6 down here, right? Is that true? This 4 won't reach you. This 4 won't reach you. This 6 won't reach you. Yeah, okay. So you are with this 6, so that has to be like that, right? I think so. Okay, that's probably useful. That means this 6 can't be, well, it never could be vertical anyway. It could be a 2x3 in a couple of different ways. Then you'd have to be a 6 long, which is fine. It could be like that. How do I decide which way it goes? This can't be a vertical 6 at least. So therefore it doesn't go below here? Yes. I'm saying it can't be a vertical 6 because it would touch this. So it can't go below here, so that is true. So then you can only be reached by this 4, so at least that. You could go down here though, or you could continue. If you continue though, then the 6 doesn't fit, so you do this. Okay. Then, next up, this has to belong to this 6, right? Regardless of what happens. Yes. Yes? Yes. So actually, that's not an option. Only this and this are an option. Which means this is true. This 4 could come down here, and then this could go up. Or this could go here, and this 6 could come across. Seems like it would be fine. This 6 now, anything I can say about it? Not really. It definitely isn't a 2x3 like that, and definitely isn't a 2x3 like that. So it is a long one, right? Why is it not a 2x3 like that? Because then this 6 doesn't fit. Yes. So, and it's not like this because of this down here, mingle shape. So, has to be a long one. Can't be that way or that. So it has to be along here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is true. That helps us a lot, right? This has to be part of this. Okay. This has to do something. Well, you can't be a 2x2. Well, you could be a 2x2, sorry. That would just be a normal 4. Yep. You now can't be a 2x3 like that because of this. Could be a 2x3 like this because of this. But then, no, the 4 could get finished still. It could just be that. Oof. This is a 3. This is harder than the 5 we did. I think. This can't be long, so it is a... And it can't go down to here, so at least this is true, right? So either goes here or here. If it goes here, this is coming across. Let's fill that in. So this is going here. So then this is going like that. And I've solved it. Hold on, if it were this way, what's the problem? The 4 would have to go... the 4 would have to go Has to be a long one. So to there. And this has to go to there, like that. And then this, oh, the 6 doesn't fit. Right. There must be a nice way of saying this, but yeah, if this is this way, this 4 has to take this, and then the 6 can only fit like that. I have a problem. Okay, well, that'll do. What? Ta-da! Alright. Yeah, progress definitely getting much slower. I can see why. Like, I've been seeing other people saying, like, how long it's taken them to beat this game. I'm like, well, I've been going pretty quickly, and I'm like almost halfway now, right? Almost halfway. But, like, with the pace I'm going at, like, doing 5 puzzles every half an hour, yep. This could take a while. All right, I'll see you next time, and we'll maybe keep doing boxy stuff, to be honest. I'm enjoying it, so why not? Okay, see you then.